Well, me personally, I was hoping one day that this role of president would prepare me to become the president of the fraternity one day.
I would say same, but the United States instead of the fraternity.
I'm running for the resume heading. No, I'm just kidding. I'm running to improve the student affairs at the University of Chicago.
But I think that for all three of us, the reason why we're involved is because we want to make a change.
And we want to bring more attention to student government.
Basically, our platform, like you could say the seriousness of our platform reflects what we believe the seriousness of student government is at this point. We believe they don't really get much done. It's basically there for show, and everything they say is empty promises.
I say that we abolish the house system and instead you use everyone's alcohol ED results to see their rage capacity, and then you can place them into houses so you get like-minded people living together.
Rage as an ability to drink, in case you weren't already aware.
So people who aren't interested in drinking would be in their own houses, and people who are like trying to could be in similar houses too.
Can you elaborate on Trina
for them? People were like, trying to like rage.
Okay, that clear. No,
yeah.
It's good.
We think it would be a good idea to remove the smoke detectors from all the rooms in housing, and then you can save a lot on the electricity there. I mean, there's like ridiculous electricity utility expenses, so only keep the necessary ones.
Yeah.
We have some other student life reforms that we want to implement in the future. Campus is like pretty dead on the weekends comparatively, so we want to allocate funds to bus in kids from U of I in Urbana-Champaign, just like 200 of them, and just kind of like let them loose on campus every weekend.
How about this one? Campus climate improvements. We call this the Mansueto Expansion Plan, Climate Control Bubble. Increase the size of Mansueto to cover the entire campus and the surrounding neighborhood in the harshest winters.
Yeah.
Keep everybody warm at all times. Mm-hmm. Golf cart shuttle transportation for students to classes across the quad. Possibly on weekend nights to fraternities, back to dorm rooms, wherever they're partying. Just keeping it safe. I've always competed in sports my entire life, so I could say I have a competitive edge, and I know what it's like to be a natural leader on a team and work well with others.
You captain?
Not a captain, but
in high school?
I was a captain on my high school swim team, so that's a leadership position that I once held. Other than that, I like to think of myself as a natural leader. People hopefully like to listen to me and take what I have to say seriously.
And you're tall.
And I'm tall. I think that helps.
That helps, yeah.
I like to think I'm charismatic.
I was class secretary, I think, in 7th grade, as well as varsity wrestling captain my junior and senior year of high school. And then now I'm currently the treasurer of the men's rugby club here, as well as ex-executive board member for like Delta Upsilon fraternity. So I've had like a pretty wide, variety of leadership positions. I'm not as tall as Ken, but I'm like just as well versed, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm pretty tall too, and in high school, when we voted for captains, I got 5 votes for lacrosse, so
that's a lot.
That's good.
Yeah.
Considering only 5 people voted.
I mean, yeah, something like that, yeah. And I was also treasurer of my 9th grade class in high school.
We're creative.
Yeah.
I think we're more creative than other
yeah.
past candidates and current ones.
If we like talk about some of our other reforms, like I don't think anyone else would have the idea about the alcohol EDU, like.
Yeah, what makes us all similar is something
that we're different.
It's that we're different, essentially.
So being from DU doesn't mean that you're, like segregated from the rest of the community.
Yeah, we're exposed to all kinds of different people in DU,
yeah.
Different groups, different interests. Everyone's part of different RSOs.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we actually do believe that we can connect with and represent a very vast majority of the student population.
In fact, I would argue that we're more diverse than like your average student housing house, I guess.
I think it lies in this disconnect between student government and the students. I think whoever ends up getting elected, they don't really connect with the majority of the student body, and with that, it just makes student government inefficient. You don't know what's going on in student government. It's just this wide gap.
Student government would be, they're just kind of like ineffective, I guess, in my opinion, and pretty obsolete at this point. So like they need a new public face, I guess, to like get themselves back out there, so people like, have faith in them again. Because like obviously no one here knew who the president was.
Yeah, basically we're just trying to take the government out of the student government.